Hey, this is Gun Gaming from the future with a big glorious beard. Just to remind you, this footage is a little bit older. I don't do this as my full-time job, but I am committed to being the dad who reviews the ship pledge values. I'll give you information about the loaners, and all of that information is still the same. I hope you enjoy. All right, today we're going to be covering the Cutlass series. Last time I talked about the Cutlass Black, I said it's the only choice. It no longer is. Let's get into it. All right, so you got four options with the Cutlass. You have the Cutlass Black with 46 cargo space. You got the Cutlass Blue with 12, the Cutlass Red with 12, Cutlass Steel with 0. Okay, so you got a few options here in terms of types of ships. For me, I think the only two that really count are the Red and the Black. I think the Steel is a total waste of money, and we'll get into why that is in a minute. But let's pop over, and we're just gonna take out Cutlass Steel and then work our way down this time. How about that? Because I actually think this one should be worth the least amount of money. Now, why do I say that? All right, so inside the Cutlass Steel, the one thing the ship has going for it is that you have a turret right here that you can get inside of sometimes. Anyway, and shoot the turret when you are like trying to attack a base or something like that, or doing jump count. Like, sure, that's cool, but that just lock it? I don't think that worked. So that's fun. Oh, the weapon is deployed versus retracted. So you get the side weapon here, where you can grip and then fire when you are like landing at a base or something. So like in terms of this setup, pretty cool. I think the assault will feel the same way. The ironclad assault, that is. Man, trope. Okay, so then the setup of the cockpit is the same basically for all of these. You're gonna walk through, you're gonna have weapons lockers, storage lockers here. And these are just kind of like fake storage lockers. Then you're gonna come back around, you're gonna have two beds. It's really set up for a crew of 2, even though it is technically crewable by 3. I've never really understood that. But hey, there you go, 2 beds. Then you're gonna get the turret right here, which I think this is one of the more easily mannable turrets. Way easier than MISC turrets on the stupid Freelancer. Trying to get into that turret sucks. The like sight lines of this turret are much better. I don't love Drake turrets. Generally, there's lots of the visibility is not the best. Getting lots of very large struts and structural components, but you get good movement here. You can go all the way up, all the way over, all the way around. There's only a small restriction there, small restriction there over the kind of like VTOL landing gear accentuated thrusters. Otherwise, pretty good setup there. And then I would say here, if we're just getting in, I mean, the Steel does look kind of the coolest, but the co-pilot seat is one of the cooler things about this ship. It's gonna like really pitch you up high. I have heard lots of people say like this is just a cool ship. Oh, I forget that the co-pilot seat has an actual Badger turret on the Steel. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And that doesn't exist on the other ships. So you're only getting the it's a tractor beam on the Black. Oh, okay, that's actually cool. I didn't remember them adding those turrets to the rear. That's actually a pretty cool feature, and that is better than the Freelancer. So with the man. So the Red used to have more of a purpose before the C8R. You can see like nice little coloration here. Here you just have a docking collar instead of those side opening doors. Let's see, it's the same over here. So, and that's because the ship will still carry cargo back here in this small compartment. You still get 12 cargo space. Come on. Then you get 2 medical beds, which I guess if you want to do double, then that's great. But I think the C8R is a better option. It's a lot cheaper, much faster. But having these cool docks are fun, I guess, maybe in the future. But these are the smaller medical beds, so you're not able to recover from the higher tier injuries. But they will stabilize your patient, let you get them back somewhere. Again, you can see the exact same layout here, but this is just a shower, no actual turret, so your remote turret is going to be that, like, scanning device or whatever, which I just... What is that? Why is that even a thing? The, like, ambulance needs to be able to defend itself, man. So here you go. Yeah, you just get, like, a nice little, like, search beacon. Bing, bing, bing. I found him. There he is. Jimmy, go get him. Like, it's a Drake ship. You actually do need to, like, defend whoever you are picking up, most likely. So I would love to see this have, like, at least one of those Cutty steel turrets on the back, so you could, like, defend whoever's, like, coming in doing the medical evac. That would be cool. But it's a pretty ship. I love the rescues on the side. I mean, it's interesting. It's a compelling device that's just kind of fallen off the meta. The C8R just makes a lot more sense. Now, the Cutlass Black, I've already taken out and showed a bunch of times. It's basically the same as the steel with the sides, except without the guns. And it has same cockpit, just similar turret.
Welcome to the ASOC
Instead, in the back, it has a tractor beam, so you can move cargo in and out of it. Holds a lot more cargo space. So instead of, like, having all the drop seats, it just is empty inside. So you can fill it with a rock to go mining or other things, which is why you can rent the Cutty Black at any rental terminal, basically. I think it's available pretty much anywhere. And it's rated as a crew of 3, which is weird. Red is only a crew of 2. But the MSR is a crew of 1, which I couldn't disagree more with that analysis. Like, Cutty Black would be like 1 to 2 for me. I don't think you need a third, because you're not going to be using the tractor beam while you're using the turret. That just doesn't... I don't know why that would ever be the case. Oh, whoops. That's not right. All right, the police cruiser, Cutlass Blue. So I do think if you're gonna spend some money and you do really like the Cutlass platform, the Blue makes a lot of sense. Being able to have that quantum entanglement device, and just to that basically just keeps ships from being able to jump to quantum, right? So something we covered with the Mantis, and also I love these, like, bounty holding pods, and this needs some work, I think, for this one and the Vanguard Sentinel. Being able to actually, like, restrain players, take them in, process them, sell them to their overlords, etc. This also has, like, docking collars. Which actually to me doesn't make as much sense. I'd like the Blue to have 1 docking collar and 1 door, just so you could, like, throw people in through the side door. You got that same turret as the Cutty Black, just different weapons. And then going to co-pilot seat. This one does not have a remote turret. So a little bit of a bummer there. I wish they would have had given you a different option with that, but that's okay. Can't have everything you want. can see when you engage power, it's going to flip out of VTOL mode. But if you swap onto VTOL mode, it actually makes a big difference in the Cutlass, and you can actually get better maneuverability for dogfighting that way. So it is definitely something worth thinking about. And you can see those distortion repeaters, as well as those Gatlings. So pretty cool ship all around, and really beautiful when it takes off. Just have to watch those VTOLs a little bit. Gonna go ahead and rotate those engines. Track the landing gear. Beautiful ship. Now the one annoying thing about QED device ships, you always have to map it. So every time you get in this dumb ship, you gotta come over to your panels. Gotta find your weapons panel, which of course isn't set here. Instead, we're more concerned about our IR for some reason as a police officer. And we're gonna go to weapons. We're gonna go to missiles are on. Then you're gonna see here we have the Burke QD. Go ahead and turn that on. We're gonna go ahead and move our Gatlings over to 0. That way we can activate our QD with our right click. Oh, it doesn't appear to be working right now. That's not shooting a Gatling, so. Oh, there you go. So normally the QD will spool. And then you can launch it after, but for some reason it's just not working right now, so. Oh well. Now the other thing you can do is just like have the QD set to the same as the Gatlings. But I think that's going to do it for this review. We could go take down some other ships. We have plenty of footage doing that in the Cutty Black. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have thoughts, please let me know. I do like the canopy on the blue is really nice. There's like no struts here, so you're getting like really good visibility out the front. It's a much more beautiful ship to shoot out of, and I think that is one of the biggest, boldest benefits over the Freelancer. Do I wish that these MFDs were a little lower in my visibility? Yes, I do. I wish they were like this. This panel that gives me like my power, weapon, thruster, shield, procs. I wish that this was set below my radar instead of above. That way I had kind of like more of at least a sort of circle here to be able to see more clearly in front of me. We're gonna turn on the QD dampener activation. For some reason, like it's not showing here, but it's giving me that view around me. This is very similar to the Mantis though, so that's just going to keep people from jumping to Quantum and drive anyone nuts who's coming out of Hex. So nothing you can do about that, haha. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and shut that off. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and if you have other thoughts or something you think I missed, please let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, good luck out there, have some fun, keep on gaming. Bye for now.